of course that light would be red.
Yeah. Oh well.
So what happened? Were you just sitting there for...
Yeah, I was just waiting and I'm like, alright, well, there's nothing I can do about it.
You must have been swearing a bit though.
Well, I mean, it's, you know...
We got an aging fleet though, you gotta remember, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Them old trains, even though I love them, they should be, you know...
Yeah.
They should be decommissioned, but we're short trains, so
Yeah,
that's the issue.
Yep. Oh well, it's all good.
And this is a pretty quick bus, so...
Yeah, we should do alright.
Sorry I haven't seen you in so long. I've just been doing stuff out of Anderson.
Oh yeah.
I went by Vic Park the other day, actually.
Yeah.
On a Tuesday. The area is so small for the buses to come in.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable. How did you like being out of Anderson at least once?
Yeah, it was good.
Except you're always late on the 14 because they have that stupid construction there.
Yeah, that's true.
You can end up being 10 minutes late sometimes because they have all the lights at Seton and it's the longest wait if you miss the light.
Yep, sure enough.
They cut all the time on that. You used to have 10 minutes at the hospital, now you gotta leave.
Yeah, that's true.
Little bit, but barely any.
Yeah, we gotta get it going here.
So Stacy, I hear VP doesn't clean their buses very often.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, and Spring cleans theirs every night, but sometimes a unit like this won't get cleaned for like a couple of weeks.
Really?
Yeah. Vic Park is so far behind. They're short buses, right?
Yeah. They are.
Last time I saw you at Somerset, I was in shorts.
Yeah.
Not anymore.
Me too, yeah, that's right. Not anymore.
I had a couple of breakdowns since the last time I saw you.
Oh no.
Like almost. It was a 2006 buses.
Oh yeah?
One thing, the brakes got too hot. And he poured water over the brake shoes and it was bubbling up.
Really?
Over 100 degrees. And if the brakes are hot, it's not safe to drive the bus.
Yeah.
And then the second time was almost a breakdown, but we had a hot transmission light come on. And all the alarms.
Oh boy.
What's your CAD saying? How late are you?
Oh, I'm just 11 minutes late. That's not bad. Yesterday I was 20 minutes late for just about half the shift.
Weather.
Yep. There's nothing I can do.
I checked up on you. Well, you know what? I actually read your email wrong.
Oh yeah?
Because I've been kind of out of it with this cooler weather.
Yeah.
I thought you were doing the 12. Then I messed my thing up, right? And I went back into your email. I'm like, oh, she's doing the Teal. I guess I better read it the second time around before I assume.
Right.
You have any more AG work this sign up or no?
I do. Not next week, but the week after I do. I'm not sure what I do. I didn't write down the route.
And they're adding more runs out of Anderson next sauna.
Yep.
So maybe you won't be working out of Vic Park at all next sauna.
I probably still will. I don't think I'll be lucky enough to get it all.
But with more runs, you may get 3 pieces instead of 2, right?
Yeah, hopefully. That'd be nice.
He took the bus from the garage and didn't get relieved till you came.
That's terrible. Poor guy.
Yeah.
He was probably like worried that I wouldn't come at all when I was running late.
This bus is quick.
Yeah.
Holy shit, right?
Now we're giving her.
Remember when you did it on the 11 and had a hot engine light?
That's right.
I'm not jinxing you.
Was it the same bus?
7707.
Oh, okay.
The turbo sounds so healthy. It's like they rebuilt it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so how has life been with you? I haven't seen, like I saw you that time, but I haven't rid with you since the summer.
Yeah, it's been good. Not really much happening, same.
Got caught in a bad hailstorm.
Yeah, I know you did.
Yeah.
That's the one you videoed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, right, I showed you.
You did.
No, I rid with you in the fall. When's the last time I went for a ride? 402 or something?
Yeah, maybe. That would have been right at the end of summer, though, I think.
Yeah, because AG wasn't open.
That's right. Yeah. Yeah. Did you see they had some Arctics on this route yesterday?
What the heck?
I know, right?
In the snow.
Well, I think they took them off other routes that would have done worse with an Arctic. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but like, I mean, really? Wow.
I know. There were 2 of them.
Did you get one or
I
no?
didn't.
You were probably happy you didn't because of the snow.
Yeah.
Else you would have changed it off.
No, you weren't allowed to. You had to keep it.
Unless it broke.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, crazy.
I'm glad you're on a fast route. I love when you go on Glenmore Trail.
Yeah.
Enjoy these while you can, Stacy, because they're retiring.
Oh, yeah.
I got some sad news about 7750. It's at Stony now, and you know what that means. When did your train finally show up?
I don't know. It was like 3 o'clock.
Wow.
Yeah.
And when What station were you at?
I was at Burlington. So I only had to go like 3 stops.
I'm glad you weren't downtown.
Yeah. Yeah, and it was packed. Totally packed.
That's transit for you. Well, I mean, you were 20 minutes late yesterday. What could you do, right?
I mean, yeah. Yeah.
How are the dogs?
Dogs are good. Yeah, they're fine.
Oh, he's a little bratty, right?
A little bit in trouble, but not too bad. Yeah.
I did not want to get cranked up today. I was so warm under the covers.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I get quite a few university people. But not like,
A standing load.
yeah, it's a standing load, but not like crushed, you know?
I wonder if they replaced the axle and this bus seems louder than I remember.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe.
And it doesn't sound worn. It's a good bus.
Yeah.
I have 7892. That's a good bus.
Yeah.
The last 2004 in the fleet. Oh, next week you're gonna have to have the heat on full blast. It's gonna be cold
Yeah.
and it's gonna be snowy.
Yeah, it's supposed to snow for like 3 days or whatever.
So imagine if you were doing the 82 and they gave you that Arctic, you would be so late.
Yeah. Well, next week I'm doing the 9.
Spring?
It's actually from like Brentwood Road to Brentwood Road, but I think it is a spring bus.
You might get a Nova.
Yeah, probably.
Did you hear they moved quite a few Novas up there?
Oh yeah, I heard all about it. People are really mad. Yep.
And like spring drivers, if they've been working out of there for years and they're used to the Novas, that's fine. But a lot of the new drivers are not happy.
Yep.
But I mean, you gotta keep what they give you, right?
Yep. Unless you've got like a medical note, then you have to.
Drive at 8,000, right? But if they dispatch them on your run, otherwise on an all-day run, you can't change it off. You're like, no, I don't want this. Give me an 8,000, right?
No, that won't fly.
Unless your bus breaks. If they get a Nova and it breaks down, I imagine it's saving grace for them.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, maybe they'll give me something different. Stacy, all the Novas are good for. Me and my friend really don't like the Novas.
Yeah.
It's like, you know what? It's like, you know, it's like, maybe they'll be stuck in the ditch or something. And I'm like, that's all they're good for on the system.
Yeah.
You can probably both agree, we probably both agree that they're probably the worst build bus that we have.
Yeah, I would agree with that,
You want your bus.
yeah.
They might be waiting for the 9 or the yellow.
Yeah, I think the yellow. Did you do anything for Halloween?
Handed out candy, my dad did, but we didn't get very many kids.
No?
Because we're kind of in a cul-de-sac, right? We're not open, right?
Yeah.
In an open area.
Yeah.
How about you?
Oh, I was just working.
Right, because it was Monday, right?
Yeah.
Some kids didn't have school though.
That's right, yeah. Yeah. What kind of Halloween candy did you guys give out?
Just sour candies and some chocolate bars.
That's good.
You'll be surprised, I don't hardly eat chocolate bars anymore.
Oh, yeah?
We're eating a lot of homemade stuff.
That's good, yeah.
I still do like my rare crochet chocolate though.
Yeah.
And probably a 2-week span when my dad bought them, I ate 80 of them.
Oh my god. That's so bad.
But you know what, if it's right in front of me, I won't leave it
I
alone.
know, well, I know. I 100% know what you're talking about. Yep.
You're like that too,
Yeah.
right? And I'll eat the whole thing, I won't leave it there.
Yeah. It's like you just can't resist.
And there's like 12 in the small packets, and my dad bought me 6 packets.
No.
Probably in a 7-day span, they were all gone.
Yeah, I believe it.
40, I think.
I'm out here until 2200.
But I mean, you're not, I meant to say, you're not due out of Westbrook
Oh, okay.
until 40, so
Yeah, is it 40 or 37? Let's see. Yep.
40.
Yeah.
Hey, our favorite bus.
Oh, yay. I actually was driving those, a Nova, but like the original old school Novas. You know, like the
Oh,
first ones.
on the 23.
They were terrible. Yeah, I much prefer these newer ones.
The old shit box
Yeah, the old
Novas.
diesel, and this one's an
And then-
gas. Much
Yeah.
better, much better.
And then the, you know what? And then our best buses are going out. Some of them.
Yeah,
Like 7750 is now gone.
yeah.
It's not scrapped, it's just sitting at Stony. You had that bus once. You took me on it.
Did I? What route was it?
14. But that's back when you got to have fun on the highway before all the construction. How far are we from Westbrook, really, from here?
Like time-wise?
Yeah,
10 minutes.
yeah. You'll make your time up, you know.
Maybe. Sometimes you get caught up on 17.
These lights, too.
Yeah. It's fine.
Well, I mean, you would kind of be late anyway with the road conditions.
Yeah.
Still. I hate when you're late all day, or if I'm late for something, I know how it feels.
Yeah. It's not great.
But out of your control, as you say again, right?
Exactly. Yeah, you can only
And then people are mad at you for being super late. Well, hello, it's a snowstorm, right?
Nobody's mad at you though. Right?
But I've seen it with other drivers. Like, there wasn't a a bus that was on time yesterday. Maybe when the snow stopped, but you actually arrive at VP till at 22:30, right?
Yeah, around there, yeah.
Is it easy getting back there at night?
It's not bad actually, yeah, it's pretty good.
Except when you go out of service at 5:30, those guys are stuck in the Cloud Trail during rush hour.
Yeah. Or if you're getting in there right when the hockey game is starting or letting out, which is tonight, there's a game.
Right.
But I think I'll miss most of that.
This is a 2002.
What one?
Oh, here we go.
Here we go.
Let's see.
Oh, you've been good. January and
I wish the buses had odometers on them to say the kilometers, right? But they don't. You would have to go to the back of the bus and get them to open it for you. This bus has been really well maintained.
It's pretty good. There's a little bit of squeaking up here.
Yeah.
Hopefully I can fix that.
Where is it actually?
Up here somewhere.
Yeah, we were sitting at Heritage and we were supposed to be gone by 15:08. I'm like, he must be waiting for a relief, right? How was your train yesterday? Is that on time or no?
Yeah, it was fine. Not a problem. Yeah. So, yeah, it happens.
You know what? I think a U2 may have broken down or something.
Maybe.
They're the oldest we have. Like 2007 will be 43 next year.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Just wait till next week. That's gonna be fun.
No kidding. Put out the warm clothes.
Sometimes when it's too cold though, I don't go out
Yeah.
just because my muscles seize up, right?
Yeah, I don't blame you.
It's really good to see you. I was wondering, is like, you're like, excuse me, young man, and then I'm like, who is that? I kind of recognized your voice. I was coming off the 153.
That's right.
You know that guy, right?
Who was the driver?
He's kind of a bigger guy, kind of thing. Tarek or whatever you said.
Yeah, yeah. That's right.
He's really smooth.
Yeah, he's good.
Has he been brought back? I never went with him before until this sign up.
Oh, well, he was doing some work out of downtown before. But I
Yeah.
think he's had enough of downtown.
Who would want to work out of downtown anyway?
Yeah, I don't know why he would do that.
Well, maybe it was all that was available, right?
Well, he's pretty senior. He's not, he's
Like 30 years or something?
No, I don't think 30 years. Maybe about 15 or 20.
You know what? them routes may have been taken then, right? Because at the 15-year mark, it's not like you get to choose what you want still, right? You're kind of senior, but you're kind of in between.
Yeah,
Right?
exactly. Yeah, and he's a South guy. So,
They took a lot, when Anderson closed, they took a lot of the North work away from the South guys.
yeah, they did.
Imagine if they gave you a 7600 today, if they were still around.
Yeah.
And they're gonna be 27 next year, so you would like that.
Yeah.
That's too long to keep a bus around in service with all the winters, though. It couldn't be possible, right?
That's right.
I mean, it could if it was nice all year.
Yeah. Yeah.
I guess I want to say Merry Christmas to you now because all the snow's on the ground.
Right.
No break here today. I was hoping you would get the tail again, and now here we are.
We are.
You thought you didn't have it this sign up either.
Yeah, I didn't think I got it, but yeah. It's been a while really since I had it too, hey?
When do you sign up? You sign up pretty soon again.
Like
End of November.
maybe not this Wednesday, but next Wednesday.
Because they gotta get Big Bus over. Well, you're Big Bus, but they gotta get the regular sign guys.
Yeah.
And then they do the weekly bid Big Bus, right?
Well, they do, yeah, something like that. And then they, yeah. Then they do the shuttle guys, yeah.
All day yesterday, though, from being so late.
Well, not really, because everybody else was late too.
Right.
So it's kind of like you're just running on someone else's time.
A trade-off, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it wasn't actually that bad.
You know what? I think these buses need all-weather tires on them.
Oh, yeah? Yeah.
It's just a money thing, though, right?
Yeah, you know, the problem is,
We have so many buses, too.
yeah, like where would you store them? Number two, all the time, taking off all the time.
And if the tires were wear, then you need to put a new set on.
Yeah,
With all weather, you don't have to change them in the winter, though, which is good because they're all weather.
yeah,
But I mean, so many buses, right?
yeah, exactly. Yeah, by the time you change them all over, you gotta change them over again.
But all weather is so reliable. Say if you get like 3 years out of a set of tires, you don't have to change them for that long, which is good. Because all seasons, there's a difference between all seasons and all weather. All weather's great, and all seasons basically suck, right?
Yeah.
In the snow. But where would you store them? You bring up a point.
Yeah, exactly.
And if you're gonna retire a bus too, right? Then you just wasted your time, right?
Yeah.
When do you hear the squeaking? I can't hear it. Just when you stop? So is this your only late work for the rest of the sign up?
I think so, yeah. Everything else I think I've done by like 8 or 9. Yeah. And this isn't really that late. Like it's a bit later, but not too bad.
But I mean, it feels later because it's dark so early now.
Yeah, that's true. Yep. And then we do the clocks on this weekend, right?
Oh shit.
Or that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's this weekend.
Just wait till when the spring comes again.
Yeah.
You'll lose the hour of sleep. I find that worse.
Yeah.
Especially when I used to go to school. Got no fluid there, barely.
It's in there. It just doesn't want to come out.
Do you have a bit of a layover at Douglas Glen?
Not really. I haven't yet. I don't know.
How many minutes do they give you there if you're, you know?
You're supposed to get 8 minutes, but I haven't had it yet, really.
But I mean, that's nice that they give you that, right, to make up time.
Yeah, that's alright.
That's a nice thing. So if you're late, you make up a bunch of time just in that span.
That's true. Yeah.
Well, you haven't had it yet because the weather's been kind of turning too, right? But I've been doing all right. You know, had no program last night because the weather just sucked. But it kind of threw me off. I wasn't, after hearing that, I wasn't motivated to do much yesterday. I'm like, I'm staying home. If I wanted to come and see you, it would have been a whole rigmarole. You never made up any time, barely, so.
Sorry, do you know what I have to take to go to the Tuscany station?
Yeah, just stay with me until we get to Heritage, and then you can take the train from there.
Subway.
How did you know?
I just like, oh, she's gonna say Subway, right?